spark of will and embered breath. Break the sleep of quiet death. What is still, now rise and burn. Let sacred fire now return. Accende Magicae is the art of fire magic, the current of transformation, willpower, purification, and accelerated change within spellcraft. Fire is not merely an element of destruction. It is the principle of initiation. It ends what no longer serves, and in doing so, it creates the space for becoming. In mystical systems, fire is often associated with the raw force of intent. The moment desire becomes action. It is the spark between thought and manifestation. Where earth stabilizes, water flows, and air clarifies, fire compels. It moves reality forward through intensity, focus, and irreversible change. To work with fire magic is to work with consequence. It is not a gentle force, nor a passive one. It demands clarity of purpose before engagement. A scattered intention produces scattered flame. A focused intention produces transformation. Thus, preparation is essential, not to restrain fire, but to align with its precision. The practitioner begins by cultivating internal ignition. This is not imagination alone, but embodied awareness of drive, passion, and decision. Breath becomes sharper, attention becomes narrower. The mind begins to condense into a singular point of intent. A candle, flame, or symbolic representation is often used as an anchor. The practitioner does not worship the fire, nor command it, but enters resonance with it. Watching flame becomes a mirror of internal process. Watching flame is constant motion, constant renewal, never the same twice. As focus stabilizes, invocation is spoken. Ignis surge, lumen vera. Burn away what held me here, not in ruin, but in sight. Forge my path in sacred light. Fire magic is frequently used in transformation workings, breaking stagnation, dissolving old emotional patterns, or igniting motivation. It is used for accelerating change that has resisted slower elemental influence. It is the catalyst element, the one that forces movement when all else remains still. However, its power lies in discipline. Uncontrolled fire becomes consumption. In symbolic terms, this manifests as burnout, impulsivity, or destabilization of intention. Thus, the practitioner must learn to regulate it. The practitioner must learn not only how to ignite fire, but how to regulate it through awareness. Fire reveals truth through intensity. One of the central teachings of Accende Magicae is that what is unstable will crack under its pressure. What is aligned will strengthen. Fire does not create distortion, it exposes it. A second invocation may be used to stabilize direction. Flamma recta, path unfold, shape my will in burning gold. What must end, let end in me. What must rise, now set me free. In advanced practice, fire magic is also associated with purification. This is not symbolic cleansing alone, but the transformation of residue. Emotions such as anger, grief, or frustration are not rejected. They are refined into motion and clarity, yet caution remains central. Fire must always be grounded. Without grounding, its intensity can overwhelm perception and lead to imbalance. For this reason, firework is often followed by earth or water practices to stabilize the system after transformation. In ritual interpretation, fire is also the element of courage. It is the willingness to act despite uncertainty. It is the willingness to initiate change without full control of outcome. It is the sacred acceptance that transformation cannot be reversed. When the working concludes, the practitioner allows the internal flame to soften, not extinguished, but integrated. Breath slows. Awareness expands again beyond narrow focus. Then the closing seal is spoken. Ash to ash and light to flame. I return, yet not the same. What is burned becomes my guide. Fire lives where truth resides.